Good morning, everybody. We are here. We are ready to go. It's a little cloudy outside, a little foggy outside, but nonetheless, not a bad day. 48 degrees. Nick F, good morning to you. Pudgy, Frank, Next Level, CD Wit, J Bones, No Toast, Gorilla Invictus, No Toast, Lyman Dave, Missing Link, Pat, Pudgy, and Brandon. Good morning to all you guys. Let's check out the market real quick. Oh, that's not the market. That is RNAS. RNAS sitting up 173% today. My gosh, man. $1.15 on RNAS, 173% gain in one day. Absolutely ridiculous to see that type of action. Looking good, but you guys see here, if you're thinking about playing it, I know it's one of the top gainers. So if you're thinking about playing it, it's this major area of resistance in this area right in here. Please be careful. It is testing major resistance. Who knows if it'll break through it or not. If it does, you can see another gain up to the $2 range, but it's very difficult to break that area right in there. So keep an eye on it. Let's check out the market and see what we've got going on today. AMC is down to $6.49, man. My goodness. AMC sitting down 4% today, $6.49. Shiba Inu coin sitting sideways at $9.09. GameStop sitting at $22.56, down 3.55% on the day. Bitcoin sitting at $16,813, down 1.60% on the day. Another day of red. My gosh, dude, I'm sick of this red. NASDAQ sitting at 10,968, down 0.5%. GameStop 22.57. We've got BR Therapeutics down 10.5% to 19 cents per share today. Let's see. AMC sitting at 648. Ethereum down 3.5%. Shiba down 2.5%. Dogecoin down 4.5%. Bitcoin down 1.5%. Sundial down to $2.70. Mullen Auto sitting at 18 cents. My gosh, dude, Mullen Auto is low. CEI, 9 cents, destroyed. The SPY, 393. BBIG, 54 cents, down 8.5%. Highcroft Mining, 55, almost 56 cents right now. Netflix, $306, barely above break even right now. Terra Luna Classic, 16.3. QQQ sitting at 280 and 86 cents on Ape right now. 85 cents, 85.5 cents. Ape touched earlier and sitting at 86 cents right now. Declines across the board, guys. We'll watch the Bitcoin down there in the bottom left. But until then, Patrick! Thank you very much for the super chat. Patrick says, Bom dia, top of the morning / noon to you, Clay. Patrick, bom dia pra você também. Thank you very much for the coffee. Thank you very much for the coffee. Thank you very much for the coffee. This is actually really cold water bottle. I put some ice in here, just filled it up. Woo! That tastes delicious. Pat, man, thank you very much for the authorized hydration. Absolutely love it. That was freezing cold water. That'll wake you up, man. That will wake you up. What are your thoughts on LUNC? Oh, dude, look. I still think that Terra Luna Classic has massive potential, right? It's got potential because it is a... We've seen it as $60 billion market cap. It is currently, I believe, slightly below a $1 billion market cap. Now, do I think that it can reach its old-time glory? I think it's possible. Yes, I truly do. People don't necessarily care about what they're buying in a bull market, and if they do care, and Terra Luna Classic is actually rebuilt, great. What I think we're seeing right now is a bunch of nonsense. Okay, a bunch of kids going back and forth between each other, kind of fighting on how much they should get paid, when all these things. And Terra Luna Classic really is at a turning point, dude. I actually, I don't know if it passed or not. If you guys know if that new burn tax passed, I think it's crazy that we would be skimming 50% of the burns. But that was passing this morning. So that, to me, that's a problem. But I think the major issues are like the lack of communication and the lack of real effort that we're seeing right now. But if we can get through that, dude, Terra Luna Classic is still, it could be the lottery ticket play of 2023, man. It absolutely could. I just don't like the lack of communication. I don't like the lack of effort and the lack of commitment that we got going on out there. We need to get the like numbers up. Listen to Pudgy and smash that like button. Please smash the like button. Listen to Pudgy right now. Another rise, 50 basis points in Canada this morning. 4.25% base rate. My gosh, dude. Missing link, because I don't pay too much attention to the Bank of Canada. What was the previous? Was the previous 75 basis points, or was the previous 50 basis points as well? Are you guys like a little bit slower, or I don't know if you're in Canada or not, but is Bank of Canada moving a little bit slower than the Federal Reserve, or were they 75 basis points and moved it down to 50 basis points this morning? I say go back to 1.2% burn taxes, waiting to the bull market. Yeah, Brandon, I think that's a great idea, man. I do. I think that we were burning a lot more with that 1.2% burn tax than we ever will with 0.2 and a 50% skim, man. Think about that 50% skim, too. We just cut burns in half if that passed. Mina! Good morning, Mina. How you doing? Hopefully great. Let's see. LUNC, baby, LUNC, baby, LUNC. Mike, yeah, LUNC is doing not so hot today. LUNC is down 4.5% right now. 16,376, trending down kind of all morning here. This is as far back as you can scroll. 5-minute chart, touching 1606 during the night and trying to bounce a little bit, but curling back over, dude. Very similar to the chart on Bitcoin here, with Bitcoin selling off in the night and then bouncing back a little bit, but also curling over. So if we do get another leg down, it could be a, I don't want to say devastating move, because if we're being honest with each other, we still got levels of support that we can hit down in this 15,000 range. So if it does curl back over, man, and decide to, look, it tapped this level of support right here. If it breaks down through it, we could be retesting 16.5, potentially 16. Shoot, dude, we could even potentially be testing this 15.7 again if it decides to break. So, could be some pretty heavy losses if the curl continues right now. But nonetheless, we'll keep our eyes on Bitcoin. Terra Luna Classic and all these major coins really following Bitcoin pretty closely right now. So that's what we're going to have to keep our eyes on. The good news is, if you guys remember, where are we at here? If you guys remember, I was short on CeeLo, and CeeLo just keeps going down, so that's good news. If you guys are looking for good news, that's good news. If you weren't looking for good news, well, that's still good news, man. It's still good news. Morning, bro. Mina, yes. When Bronson? When Simon? Where's Pika? Where's Devil's Advocate? Where's Trap? What about Danelle? When Moji? No JB. Where's everybody at? Dude, I think everybody's sleeping during Christmas, man. I think everybody's sleeping. Well, JB's sick, so I don't know if JB's going to be in here or not while he's sick. JB, shout out to you if you are listening right now and you are sick. Pika Power, we miss you. AMC Trapper, please stop working and come hang out with us. Moji, I don't know what you think you're doing, but please come back in here. Bronson, haven't seen you in a while. Maybe he made so much money on his puts that he just decided to get out of the game. Devil's Advocate acts like he's too busy at work now, too. It's just devastating, Pudgy. It's devastating to see all these OGs leaving us. They got green names, but not for long if they don't stick around. I also think it's funny that Terra Rebels say that to get LUNC working on the new wallet is a lot of work. Isn't that what they're going to be expected to do when they get paid? A salary is due work. Yeah, Brandon, exactly, man. And the thing that gets me, dude, the thing that gets me, you know, if you, let's say that this was, I don't know, let's say you were working for a bank, or you were working for Apple, or you were working for Google, or any of these companies, man. And you literally, even if it was, I don't even think this was an accident, right? What happened over the last 24 hours with these wallets. I think it was maybe some negligence, lack of communication, lack of caring, lack of wanting to do the work and update the code and all of that stuff. But could you imagine if they were paying you $75,000 a month, your team or whatever? I know there's a couple guys that work for Terra Rebels. If they're paying you $75,000 a month to do some work, and you drop the ball like they did yesterday, and okay, literally nobody can log into their Netflix account, or all of the Apple phones just went down at the same time, or if you're sitting there, like if you work at Twitter and nobody can access their Twitter accounts, that's basically the equivalent of what we saw yesterday. And it's just it's an oops, sorry. Why? Because they're not paid to work right now. It's an oops. Could you imagine if you went to your job right now and you just said, oops, sorry, every single customer was affected, and I guess I just didn't do my work. It doesn't work. It doesn't. You can't cut it like that when you're employed, which is what they would be. They would be employed at that point in time. So everybody, Paul, what's going on, man? Are you buying any more LUNC? At the moment, no. Shoesmith, at the moment, no. Somber, yeah, patriotic, and Claybro missed it. Darn it, man! What did Frank say? A date which will live in infamy. President Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Was there a beginning to that? I don't know if there's. Okay, no. Yes, a date which will live in infamy. That it is, Frank. Let's see, like, no, Shoesmith, I actually don't have any levels which I'm ready to go buy in at, man. I'm kind of comfortable right now, but I actually don't like what the developers are doing right now either, so it's not some sort of, it's not very enticing for me to buy at the moment. Good morning, everybody. King Mama, what's going on? Forefathers, how you doing, man? Patrick, thank you very much for some more freezing cold authorized hydration. A coffee for our MIA bros and broettes. Thank you very. This is gonna be a good one. Gosh, that is cold. Thank you very much. And that is a drink to all of our missing bros and broettes right there. Patrick, absolutely, man. Guys, go out there and find these people. Please go find these people. We need them right now. Really shows how strong the community is. Thinking it would plummet after yesterday's fiasco. Franchise, yeah, you're looking on the positive side, man. I also agree, right? I thought that, and here's the other thing too. There might be a lot of people that don't even know that happened. A lot of guys that are trading on centralized exchanges. A lot of people who are kind of just a buy and hold mentality and don't check Twitter. You know, you got to realize there might be, 2,000 people on Twitter, a couple thousand people on YouTube that keep up to date with everything that's going on, and the massive amounts of Terra Luna Classic holders that are out there. They're not here on a daily basis, you know? They're not sitting here keeping track of everything, so they may not have known. And if they did, yeah, we could have seen mass panic and mass sales and mass price declines if they knew about it. But I think there's a lot of people who stay uneducated on the subject. Everyone good? Chris, man, I'm doing great, dude. How you doing? J-Bones, what's going on, J-Bones? December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. Yes, it will, Frank. During a bull market in crypto, is the dopamine massive? I've joined in a bear market. Let me say this, Shoesmith. I actually don't know if the... I'm trying to relate it, okay? Yes. Let me put it this way. So as far as being euphoric, there is a certain degree of euphoria with people just blinded by the gains, okay? And being here in 2017, when Bitcoin, Zcash, Ethereum, literally everything running up in 2017, I'll tell you a little bit about that. It was, you had the bears constantly saying that it's a bubble, it's going to burst, and it can't continue higher. That's when Bitcoin was reaching 5,000, 6,000 and stuff. And it just blows by that, okay? You can check it every day. And every day, dude, it's like, how the heck is it up another $1,000 today? It never goes down. Bitcoin was just running. Ethereum just running. And the numbers are a lot smaller back then than they are now, right? You're talking numbers that we are currently seeing that we are disappointed with. Everything running. A certain crowd, the doomsayers or the naysayers, it's going to come down, it's going to come down, it's going to come down, it's a bubble, it's going to come down, until it finally does calm down. You know, we know that nothing runs forever, and then those idiots have to say, I told you so. Yeah, dude, but you told us so after Bitcoin reached like $5,000, and, it ran up to 19. So good job telling us so all the way up and then back down. You finally got it right. Could have gone to $1 million, and then you still would have said you were right because the bubble burst at $1 million instead of 5. So that's the bull market of 2017. the bull market of 2021, Shiba was a heavy mover in 2021, right? But everything moving, everybody excited about the gains, and it's almost like there's no stinking pullbacks, man. It's just wild gains higher. Here's the thing that you realize though. This euphoria kind of, it blinds people the same way that the discouragement of this bear market blinds people. And once the masses are blinded, you can only see forward. Once you can only see in the direction that you're going is typically when the turning point does happen. So in a bull market, Shiba running, the stocks running, Bitcoin running up to 70,000, Ethereum to 5,000, all of these gains, people begin to think it's only ever going to go in that direction. And once the masses think that it's only ever going to go in that direction, you usually start to see some sell-offs. This bear market, you joined in a bear market. Chris you joined at the end of a bull market though, man. You did see some of the excitement that was still taking place out there. But once you only see gains or only see losses for a year, man, which is where we're at right now, and it starts to take its toll on people, and they begin to say, okay, well, there's only losses. Once the masses begin to think that there are only losses ahead is usually when you hit a bottom. Why? Because people give up. And only those that are willing to hold remain. And that usually causes a floor to be reached. And I don't know if that level is soon, but what I do know is every market in history has been cyclical in nature, and the bear markets have once again turned to bull markets, and the bull markets have surpassed and exceeded the all-time highs of previous bull markets. So yes, dude, whether Shiba Inu coin comes back down to 100 points, whether it bottoms out at 800-900, and same for Bitcoin, whether it goes back down to 1,000 or whether it bottoms at 15,000, what we do know is that every bull market cycle that has come to be afterwards has resulted in new highs. The euphoria does set in, but it's almost like a blinding euphoria. People are willing to buy anything. Like we looked at Clifford Inu, right? Clifford Inu is some sort of a who cares coin, 200, 300xing. There was another one, Cat Coin or something. You guys got to see this one if that's what it was. I forget. No. It's like a pink. You guys remember what that coin was? It was like a pink logo. I don't know. We'll look at that in 2 seconds if you guys remember what it was. I'm going to try and find it on CoinMarketCap. But in the meantime, let me say, Michael! Fist bump, fist bump, fist bump, fist bump to the most consistent player in the game. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Allen. Thank you very much for the super chat. Absolutely loving it, man. Fist bumps all around. December 5th, 1839, in New Rumley, Ohio, George Armstrong Custer was born. Ohio's greatest. Second greatest. Dude, come on, man. I was also born in Ohio. Not in 1839, but come on, man. We're talking about Ohio greats. You got to look at this dude right here. Is it obvious a bull market has started? No. Shoesmith Drones. It's not obvious a bull market has started. That's what's happening to me. Only losses in the main, but I made a strong stuff. I'm not giving up. Rather lose my entire bag than give up. Shoesmith, dude. It does make you a dangerous man when you're unwilling to give up. But I'm gonna tell you, dude, don't give up. Okay? Even if you have to give up in the sense that you stop watching it every day, don't give up on your investments and just say you're going to stop. And whether it be stocks or whether it be crypto, dude, just if you have to convince yourself by looking at history and all of the repetitions that have taken place, then convince yourself in any way. Don't lose hope, dude. When you lose hope, it is bad. Chris, man, thank you very much for the super chat. Because Clay made me laugh. I was testing your side effects showing how long a bear market feels. Yes, dude. I'm telling you, I'm hit by the bear market too, right? I already feel the bear market. The kind of... It's not even good news, man. You know when you just kind of wake up in a bad mood some days and you just have to press forward? Like you just have to make a manual decision that you are going to walk forward today and go through your routine and just make it. Maybe tomorrow will be a better day. You know that I mean, you guys know that feeling, right? It's a manual decision that I make to not sit here and be disgusted that these prices aren't rallying, that we haven't really seen some gains. I'm actually making a gain on shorting CeeLo right now, and I feel good about it because it's a gain that I haven't seen in a while. So it does feel nice to have a little bit of a gain, even though it's shorting CeeLo. It reminds you the gains are possible, but the thing that really drives me forward is knowing that when a bull market does return, it's just going to be stupid, man. It's just going to be stupid. And I hope that the 49 of us in here do two things. Stay realistic and optimistic, okay? That perfect balance between optimism and realism. And please, the 49 of us that are in here, let's hold each other accountable, okay? Because the same way that a lot of us right now believe that the market is only ever going to go down, that even if it doesn't go down, it's just going to bottom and die and fizzle out and never return with those ridiculous gains, we will begin to believe that the gains during the bull market will be unlimited, that it will last forever. The cyclical pattern is over and we are only going to go up. We have to hold each other accountable and say, look, dude, maybe it is time to shave some of your position. If we look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin's at $150,000. I know everybody on YouTube is claiming it's going to $1 million. I know everybody on YouTube is claiming that Shiba is going to go to 0.5 cent. I know everybody on social media is saying that Binance coin is going to reach $8,000. I know everybody is believing that these gains are unlimited. But I hope that you and I hold each other accountable. We say, listen, we were all here together for the end of the bull market, the beginning of the bear market, and we saw how hard that bear market hit. It may be time to secure some gains, and it may be even if it's not the life-changing gains we want, right? Even if we only make it, if your goal is $1 million, even if you only make it to $250,000 during the next bull market, okay? That all you got to do by that point is 4x. So instead of watching that $250,000 turn back down into 2,500, instead of watching another 99% loss take place, let's hold each other accountable, be realistic, and if we've got to swing it for another 3 years during a preceding bear market again, we do, but we absolutely are in a better position than we are now. I hope that you guys hold me accountable. I hope that I hold you accountable. I hope that I can continue to inspire everybody by maintaining a level of optimistic realism and that we were able to absolutely score, man, during the next bull market. Always pushing forward no matter how bad it gets. Forefathers, I love it, dude. Polkadot, not a bad buy, man. I haven't looked at Polkadot in a while, but I do know that Polkadot's got some good staking rewards, but I actually haven't looked at them in a very long time. What are they trading at, man? Kind of weird. Terra Station is breaking already. Michael, it is very weird that Terra Station's breaking already. Has anything new broke this morning? I haven't seen if anything new was down this morning. Well, each month in this bear market, I'm buying more coins. Yeah, Shoesmith, here's my advice on that, man. Let's say the previous cycle does repeat itself and you're buying until the middle of 2025. Okay? Just know that is an absolute possibility. If the exact same thing that happened twice in the past happens again, and if it's the exact same time frame, you're going to most likely be buying until 2025, okay? Before the gains really start to take off and you start to see some massive rallies. Do so in a way that you don't get burnt out. Do so in a way that you can continue to feel comfortable with your investment. Patrick, thank you very much for the super chat. Smash the like button, y'all, because as we all know, bros love to come here. Smash! Why did I close my eyes? I didn't have to close my eyes. Patrick, thank you very much. Bros do love to smash that like button. Please listen to Patrick and smash that like button, guys. 50 of you in here. There better be at least 50 likes right now. Lonnie says, Clint, what are your thoughts on Crow? New partnership with Coca-Cola. Seems like CDC is positioning themselves for a large user snag in the next round. Yeah, Lonnie, that part I do like. I just don't want to see them over leverage their marketing efforts. Crypto.com really loves to market, which is good. Okay, I mean, they've got, what is it, Staples Center now is Crypto.com, whatever it is, Center. I don't know what they call it, but they do love to market, man, and they love to hire some big names when they're doing their marketing as well. And I hope that it does pay off in the next bull run for them. I really do. I do think that their coin can come down though, right? And everything that's plaguing these centralized exchanges, they're not immune from it. People's sentiment travels to different exchanges too. Shib 0.005, Shib is going to $2. Let's get it, roulette wheel. Forget a half a cent, man. Let's go $2. Hold on, Clay, bro. Always here when the market is ugly. I respect you for that. It's easy to be on when everything runs, but it takes real player to show up when you're down. Hold on. It does, man. It does. And I'll tell you, I don't feel good every time that I'm up here, right? And every time that I look at this screen right here, and I see the left-hand side blood red like it is right now, you know, I feel bad, one, for me and my portfolio. And I also feel bad knowing that there's 54 people in here that are most likely down as well. Unless you're just beginning to learn, unless you're just starting to get in, you know, there's a very good chance that you're down as well. And that hits me, man. That hits me. I got a couple gray hairs here that I could see. It's kind of hard right now, but you'll see them start to shine every now and then. And I didn't have those gray hairs. I didn't have those gray hairs a couple years ago, man. Bull markets, they make sure your hair stays a good color. I got a couple shiny hairs in here that I don't know about. I think that's you guys' fault. I really do. I think it's your guys' fault on a couple grays over there. Boring stock alert. We love boring stocks, Frank. Dividend PG has been increasing their dividend for 66 years. Good gains, weekly options, okay dividend. Unfortunately, this share price is too high for my current portfolio size. Nothing wrong with that. PG, man, is that Procter & Gamble? I don't know what PG is. It is. Procter & Gamble. We can take a look at that. Yeah, guys, 2.5% dividend. Not bad. $149 price. The thing is, they've been performing well in this bear market. Look at this. That's the kind of graph you want to see for a boring stock. Simple as that, man. Simple as that. And Frank, maybe you can't go out and buy 100 shares, right, to play your options trades with. But this is the kind of stock that you want to see when it comes to a long-term portfolio. It might seem high right now, but look, it seemed high back here in, well, not after this fall may have been a split. This fall may have been a split here. I don't know if Webull treated that correctly. Actually, this could have been a special dividend that Webull did create or treat correctly, and I don't think that we're going to be able to go back to, well, maybe we can go back to 2004. All right, I have no idea on the daily what's going on. No idea what's going on with this daily graph right here. But that could have been some sort of a special dividend as well with that decline right there. Procter & Gamble, guys, solid long-term company, which looked really high when it was trading at $60 a share, $70 a share back here, and then just continued to grow. It looks really high right now at 150, but 10 years from now, they might be up to 300. Never have to worry about it pulling back. You make your 2.5% annualized dividend gain. Potentially more if you can sell options and stuff on it. But, yeah, not bad at all, man. Very solid graph. Very solid long-term graph defying the gravity of a bear market. I like it, Frank. We like that boring stuff. I agree here since the early 20s. Roulette wheel. Roulette wheel has been in crypto since his early 20s. I like it, man. How about the LUNC burn? It went from 42 to 35. So I don't know what was incorrect about that burn, but Terrarity said that they had burned an additional like 6.9 billion coins today. And I think that was some sort of an error that came from all of the problems from the Terra station and Rebel station that was occurring yesterday. So I don't know exactly the extent of the error, but there was like 6.9 billion coins that were burned, according to Terrarity, that weren't supposed to have been burned. I don't know where they picked that number up, though. Really passed over 14 days, still sideways. Yes, overall down, but look at the bright side. If you're down hard right now, you can buy crazy low. Arthur, it is true, man. We are in a buyer's paradise. You just have to be willing to buy when everybody is telling you to give up and quit. And if you're willing to do it, man, and you're here for the bull market, you're going to be looking beautiful. As an RSI strat, your beard will go gray first. You calm down, man. Shoesmith, my beard is not going gray. My beard's actually looking good, but I do have a couple gray hairs right in. I actually don't know if you guys can see them here. And then like you can see that one right there. That one does look a little gray. This one might just be the light from the ring light there. But yeah, the beard's actually solid. Let's see. I use an RSI strategy when buying. No need to wait for a coin to go up 20 or 30%. Take small gains and lots of... Yeah, Lonnie, here's the thing, too. Get a strategy for this bear market. The last thing I want to do, and I'm playing with a bias to the downside, right? I've got CeeLo is... Besides the stuff that I'm holding, CeeLo is my only trade right now. And I am playing with a bearish sentiment on a lot of these trades. So besides the stuff that I'm just holding, I'm holding those for a bull market. I don't want to get caught up with, ooh, man, maybe I buy some Bitcoin, but Bitcoin goes up 5%, and I take it, and then that's when the bull market finally comes in, and boom, Bitcoin rips up to 75, 80,000 over a 2-month period, and I got out at 18,000 because I had made a 5% gain. I don't want to see that happen. So I'm stacking and I'm using a lot of the funds that I make trading to just stack with too. So I like that. Be careful if you're trading though. Is Trust Wallet safe to hold with? Yeah, so K-King, man. Trust Wallet, MetaMask, a lot of these places, these DeFi wallets, they're safe, okay? Unless you, one, forget your seed phrase. If you forget that 12-word password or whatever it is, you do not have access to your wallet. You will be screwed at that point. Nobody can help you. There's no customer service, and you're not going to be able to get your coins back. So write it down. Get it tattooed. Don't get it tattooed because then somebody can see it and just, steal it from you. Please remember your seed phrase. Another insecurity that it may have is if you like to click on emails, if you like to click on these posts that say connect your wallet to our website, you're going to get some free coins and stuff like that. If you end up making a mistake by connecting your wallet to a website that you should not connect it to, they could in seconds just drain it. The moment you type your password in, all of their back-end stuff on the website is essentially simultaneously logging into your wallet and draining all your coins and sending them to their wallet. So there are, let's say, user errors that can easily occur with things like a Trust Wallet and so on. But when you hold your coins directly on the blockchain like that, I believe that they are slightly safer, yes, than a centralized exchange. But one thing that I don't want to see happen with Trust Wallet or any other blockchain wallet is the U.S. government comes out and says, you know what, we don't really like DeFi. We can't tax it. We can't control it. We can't. There's no KYC. There's none of that. So we're gonna make DeFi illegal. If that happens, crypto is gonna have a pretty hard time. The prices are gonna tank, and you may need to get creative at that point to have access to your funds. You may need to take a vacation to a country that still allows DeFi. You may need to VPN. You may need to do something at that point that gives you access. But I don't want to see the government do anything that would ban or outlaw DeFi in a way because they don't have control of it. Clay, what you got is yours in the Discord. There's about 3 to 4 Clays. Oh, gosh, dude. I am 5337. Yeah, I'm 5337, man. 5337, DD214. Pending. I got 2 Clay bros that are trying to friend request me, man. Ignore these guys. Forget that. Hey, DD214, I see you there, man. You're 60, 96. I approve that one. Lemon Dave, I got you. If I see you on there real quick. Alright, cool. Yeah, 5337 is me. Let's go back out to the chat there. Yeah, I just approved it. I should have just approved it. I approved the DD214 there. Let's see. Chris says, Clay, I saw a video. Legal Eagle, I think, can't remember, but it talked about FTX having some kind of involvement with Robin Hood. With all the crap with the government, you think we'll be okay if we have... So, yes, Chris, when you know the game, a best strategy is to buy and hopefully load the book. Yeah, so I think the involvement that FTX had with Robin Hood, to the extent of my knowledge, okay, Legal Eagle could be showing you something different, but the only thing that I know between Robin Hood and FTX is that Sam Bankman-Fried owns 7.6%. 7.6% of Robinhood is a lot of money, okay? He owns 7.6% of Robinhood. And, I forget which cryptocurrency exchange it is right now, but because FTX failed, they're suing FTX, and they're suing Sam Bankman-Fried specifically for the 7.6% of Robinhood. They want those shares. They want those shares because apparently in some meeting, Sam had said, you know, I'll put up my shares of Robinhood as collateral for some sort of a loan that you're going to give me. It's probably all, you know, he said, she said type stuff. But they're still suing for the 7.6% of Robinhood there. If they do win, you're most likely going to see Robinhood liquidated, right? You're going to see those shares liquidated, which would cause the price of Robinhood to drop pretty severely. So that is something to keep an eye on, man, especially if you guys are thinking about buying shares in Robinhood. But I don't think it makes, you know, Robinhood really doesn't, it doesn't matter what the share price of Robinhood is trading at. That's not going to make Robinhood close down shop. It doesn't affect them in that way. You don't go bankrupt because your stock price is going low. You go bankrupt because you can't meet your short-term liabilities. Let's see. Hey, Clay, bro. Stable Center in Los Angeles is not called the Crypt. Is it called the Crypt, man? I don't know if you guys are calling it that or if that's what the actual thing is. You think a recession is looming? I think we're in one already. Or are we in one now and the Feds haven't declared it yet? Yeah, so Chris, man, I truly believe that we're in one right now. I just go by the standard definition, man. The standard definition of a recession is the economy is receding. We had our 2 consecutive quarters of GDP decline. Therefore, the economy was receding for those 2 quarters. I think that puts us in a recession. I don't think that you need to worry all about the labor market and all of that stuff to show that the economy is receding. When people spend less money, it's receding. For whatever reason, they're spending less money. And that's what we have seen. So I think we're in one already, man. By the way, thinking about another $250 of Crow tonight to reach $1,500, then see what tomorrow brings, and drop the next $500 by tomorrow night. I think I'm gonna go for the nice, dude. You get that black card. That's gonna be ridiculous, Arthur. If you're a black or obsidian card or whatever they call it, I think it's obsidian. If you're one of those obsidian card holders on Crypto.com, dude, I like it. Long-term investment is short-term trade. Yeah, Farouz, man. I don't know if you're talking about something specific, but that is a decision that everybody needs to make. When will the bull market take place? Esco. Hopefully soon, man. I honestly don't know. If the previous cycles indicate when the next crypto bull market will take place, you might not like the sound of this, but crypto bull market happened at the end of 2013, hit a bottom in 2015. The next bull market ran in 2017, so 2 years later from the bottom, and it bottomed in 2019, and the next bull market took place 2 years later in 2021, and it bottomed following the same pattern. We haven't bottomed yet, but it would bottom in 2023. And then the bull market would take place, the massive run would take place in 2025. And then it would begin to end at the end of 2025 and potentially bottom again in 2027. So that's just some timelines based on previous patterns and previous cycles. Please don't take that as me saying that we are guaranteed to bottom in 2023 and we are guaranteed to have a massive rally at the end of 2025. That's just you taking the same exact pattern that we have seen for the last for the last 2 cycles into this cycle here, and playing them out the way that they have played out in the past. Let's see. Friend request, just need your approval. I think I did it. What's up, King Mom? Same old, same old. We're going to listen to Clay's soothing voice. Dude, my voice is not soothing, man. But thank you very much. Buy 420 by Christmas, Santa, and some good news rally coming. Leonard, I absolutely hope so, man. 5410, I hear that, bro. I'm watching live and after. I'm going to hop on Xbox, play some Call of Duty, and a few other games. Very nice, King Mambo. Gotcha. Thanks. Also saw in a video that the FTX was planned because Gary Gensler was connected to Sam, and now it is initiating regulations so the government can control it. Chris, so yes, there's a lot of intertangling and intermingling going on between Sam Bankman-Fried, regulators, and government officials. To a certain degree, okay, I don't know if FTX was planned, but I really do believe that FTX could have been used, okay? I believe that the government's endgame is to create as much distrust and distaste for central and decentralized cryptocurrency as possible, even if they don't outlaw it. Okay, even if they allow people to partake in it so that they can continue to tax it and so on, I think that they want to create as much distrust for it as possible so that they can regulate it. It's a multi-trillion-dollar industry, man. They want to be in control of it. So I think that they want to be able to push the regulation, and I also think that they want to say, central crypto is bad. DeFi crypto is bad. You need to go to our central bank digital currency. That's the only good one. And if they can convince people of that, dude, they win at that point. Clay, sent your friend request on Discord. Let me see if I've got one. King Mamba. Oh yeah, I see you on there, King Mamba. I got you. I'll do it. I got you right there. Transparent Trading. I got him too. Bosco. I know Bosco. Manga, I got you, Manga. Francis, let's try. I got Francis in there. Yeah, man, I got so many friends on Discord. It's crazy. Oh, there's Pat, dude. I'm friends with Pat. I'll be friends with Pat for sure. Yeah. I got so many friends now. It's ridiculous. Shoot. I got like 10 friends. Awesome, dude. Let's see. Good evening, Sarah Deste, 50 Shades of Kuroi. What's going on, Sarah Deste Kuroi? What are your thoughts on stocks that deal with precious metals like silver and gold, like SLV? I don't know. Is SLV a miner? Or is it an ETF? Alright, so it's an ETF of some sort. What do these guys do? Okay, so this, yeah, dude, I don't mind stocks like this at all. So I would assume the price of silver is $20 per ounce. All right, so it's showing roughly 2265. That could be, I don't know, it could be a little off. But yeah, 2090 right there. If you don't want to hold physical silver, I think that this is the way to go. So if you don't want to trade like Forex, where you're going to be holding silver, like the commodity, and trading your derivatives there, if you want to hold an ETF like this that tracks the price of silver, I think that's the next best thing, is to holding physical silver. Some guys want to hold the actual coin, man. Some guys want to hold it in their hand. Some guys just want to track the price, and other people want to leverage ridiculously on something like a Forex, trading silver and gold there, or some sort of a commodities exchange where you can trade futures. But yeah, absolutely nothing wrong with these types of ETFs, because what they do, man, or what they should be doing, same thing as the Bitcoin ETF, okay? What they should be doing is, for every purchase they get, they're storing silver. So they've got collateral for all of this to back up their prices. So GBTC, let's look at that one right after I say something to Patrick here. We gotta say, Patrick! Thank you very much for the super chat. A little nightcap for Sarah. Sarah Desta, 50 Shades of Croy. Here's some authorized hydration for you and I. It's still cold, man, and it's delicious. Pat, man, thank you very much for the super chat. Absolutely love it. Don't send these people money. Oh, you guys are fake. No, I'm not fake, man. I'm actually real. I know it might look like I'm fake because I'm just on a computer screen or a telephone screen or whatever you're watching from right now, but I am actually a real person, dude. I am a real person. Man, I really don't know how to tell you I'm real besides telling you I'm real, but I am a real dude, Muhammad. It is true. I'll send your friend request. Send your friend request now, and now is the time to have Clay as a friend. This is true. This is true. If you send it any other time and I don't have it open, you're probably not going to get approved for a while. But let me look at GBTC really quick. So GBTC, guys, this is the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, and the interesting thing is, I don't know the price action in here, but these guys are honestly half price right now. These guys are half price because there's a lot of distrust for GBTC and Grayscale, and whether or not they actually hold all of the cryptocurrency, all of the Bitcoin that they claim to hold. But we might be able to pull it up here. Let's see. All right, this is it. All right, they've got $10.7 billion under management. This bad boy is up 10,000, almost 11,000% since its inception. And it's down 65% this year. So think about the gains that you would have had in Bitcoin if you would have got into this thing. My gosh, I think back in 2012 or 13 when it came out. Okay, yeah, 2013 it came out right now. So where is the well, we'll just figure out the actual price there. Where's my calculator? There's my calculator. What do we got? 10.7? Yeah, so each share of GBTC here should be worth $15.54. So each share is responsible for holding $15.53 worth of Bitcoin, and GBTC is currently trading at $8.50. So this goes to show you that the market is not believing Grayscale's Bitcoin Trust, because it should be trading at $15.53 right now. if they prove that they hold the Bitcoin that they claim to hold, you're most likely going to see this go back up to its actual value. But this is trading at a 50% discount right now. So if you believe two things: one, that Bitcoin is going to go back up, and two, that Grayscale is going to prove their funds, you're going to at least double your money, guaranteed, right here, just to get back up to the value of the Bitcoin that it holds. Let's see. Of course it was planned. You think it's a coincidence that this entire situation unraveled just after midterm? So weird that a particular party was bolstered heavily by contributions at FTX. Yeah, so weird. Look, it is very strange that you can't say too much without YouTube getting mad at you. But yes, M with D, I completely agree with that. And no, I don't think it's weird. I don't think it's coincidence. I do think that all of this stuff kind of correlates together and goes together. Makes sense, Clay. Who do you like more, Musk or Bezos? I get best way to control people is make their life convenient. Feel like Bezos understands that, and Musk is trying to just advance humans too quick. In all honesty, though, man, I probably do like Musk a little bit better. I think Musk is more of a savage, man. I think Musk is just a guy who really doesn't care what other people think, and a guy who's just gonna go do whatever he wants and say whatever he wants. And I got a certain level of respect for a guy who has his vision and has his goal in mind and is going to try and achieve his goal. Listen, I disagree with a lot of people's goals out there. But at the same time, you kind of got to have a little bit of respect for a dude that is going to, keep moving on his path and trying to accomplish his goals and his dreams. So I think Musk is a little bit more of a savage, so I'd probably have to say that I like Elon Musk a little bit more than Jeff Bezos. Richo, greetings. You had me at late and work sucks. It's like I'm talking to myself. Did we just become best friends? Yep. Nice, man. Richo, Chris, there you go. What's going on, Mike? How you doing, man? Thanks, Pat. Clay, were you talking about the material gold and silver or a coin of something? So ESKO, I was talking about SLV, the ETF that tracks the price of silver. So if you want to invest in SLV, it's basically just an ETF that tracks the price, so you don't have to physically hold your silver. Which, dude, if you're going to hold a lot of it, right? If you're going to start stacking thousands of dollars worth of silver, man, you're going to need a decent safe at your house or something, knowing that you're sitting on those types of coins and that heavy metal. So if you prefer, you've got those ETFs out there that just track the price for you. Frank, what's your YouTube name? If you got the boring plays that are obviously smart to make us poo rich, gonna check out the videos. Nice, Chris. I think it's the same as his. I think it's just the same thing that he's got on there, right? I know he's got a YouTube channel. Yes, bros, I'm here. I'm late, but I'm still early to drop a like. Dark bro, man, thank you for being in here. What do you think about the crypto Monero? Interesting. So Monero, I've not heard anybody talk about that in a long time. That is another privacy coin, very similar to Zcash, okay? Privacy in the fact that you basically can't see transactions and wallets and so on. They go from one wallet to another, allowing a little bit of anonymity when it comes to the blockchain and the transactions that you make. I don't know what it's actually at right now. $400. I remember I mined Monero for a while and it was at $400. I don't know where it's at. I haven't looked at that in a long time, man. $142 right now. So actually not losing value. Could be losing some decent value, but not losing ridiculous value. Still sitting in some pretty decent spots. But going from 30 cents, man, 30 cents up to 450, double peaking. That's what I like to see, man. Double peaking, hitting the same highs as before. Monero still has some life in it. Officials, regulators, they don't like Monero because it is a privacy coin, and they try to tie Monero to being more of a drug dealer coin and things like that. But nonetheless, man, Monero has been around for a very long time, and I was mining Monero back in this area in here, so it does seem to go, but I don't have any Monero. I don't have any Monero right now. But nonetheless, it has been a coin that has been around forever, and I like the fact that it's double peaking at the same heights, and which is good to see, right? Because it was able to reach the same highs that it did back in 2017, 2018, and it didn't fizzle out or die out. Tag team back again. Nice! Pudgy, you're in here. I like it. Lottery Stocks. What's going on, Lottery Stocks? I like the little Santa hat in your picture there. Hey, bro. Thoughts on Mara and Riot since we're talking about it? Yeah, look. Riot and Mara, both of those absolutely performed incredible. After the 2017 run-up, they had dropped down to like 50 cents or 70 cents or something like that, and ran up to like $70, 100xing during the cryptocurrency bull market. So if you guys prefer to hold stocks as opposed to cryptocurrency, if you prefer to buy into these blockchain companies, Riot and Mara have been around for a while. They survived the 2017 bear market with very low price points. And assuming that they'll survive this bear market that we're currently in, they may continue to come down in price. They may be beaten down, but they performed phenomenally during the bull market in 2020, 2021 there, when all the cryptocurrencies were rising up. So it's all a decision that you have to make, right? If you prefer to hold cryptocurrency, hold cryptocurrency. If you prefer to hold stocks, these blockchain stocks are an excellent way to have exposure to the crypto market and make some sick gains there when the coin prices are running. At the moment, Luna is in rock bottom at the moment. When would you think it is going to go back up? Thank you. So, Burhan, man, I don't know if Terra Luna Classic is going to go up until the overall cryptocurrency market goes up. The excitement that we had a couple of months ago with burns coming back, validators coming back, that obviously was a major catalyst to drive the price of Terra Luna Classic higher. But the innovation, I'm going to put it in quotes, that we've been seeing over the last couple of months is something short of amazing. And it's not really driving the price higher. The price at this point has become once again attached to the overall crypto market. So we're either waiting for another major catalyst to the upside or downside to break it away from the crypto market, or we are waiting for a bull market and people just to flock back in. Let me tell you this, dude. I can guarantee you that there will be people who come in during the next bull market and because they left, right? They're just completely out of it. They'll come in during the next bull market, whenever that is, next couple of years. They'll say, holy crap, Terra Luna Classic was trading at $120. Now look at the deal we're getting. It's just beaten down by the market, and it's sitting at 0.0001. They're not going to know why it went down. They're not going to know any of the stuff that took place over the last couple of years. They're not going to know any of that, but they will be willing to buy it. And when these people just want to jump in to make some gains, when they start buying anything and everything, and we are still here, that's when the gains are really going to pour in. And the crazy thing is, they don't have to be justified. We can sit here all day and try to justify the gains and rack our brains trying to justify them. We don't have to. We just have to partake in them. And I hope that all of us do. Look at my LUNC. The bottom must have a hole in it. That it does, Pat. That it does. Interesting, Clay. I get what you're saying. I respect both. But I think Elon can be too computer smart at times. I think Bezos can find ways to take away jobs we don't need to do. Yeah, that is true, man. That is true. And that's not to say that I don't like Bezos or anything, man. I like both those dudes. But I just think that I think Elon might have a little bit more of that savage personality, like that Sigma. I really don't care what anybody else thinks. And I kind of like that. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of like that part. But I definitely agree with what you're saying. He can't run. He's an alien. I was never excited about LUNC. Well, roulette wheel, maybe one day you will be. And if you are, let us know. Because if you get excited about it, then that must mean a lot of people are excited about it. John says, hi everyone. I lost access to my staked LUNC on the Trust wallet over the last 24 hours. But it's back now. Good deal, John. Good deal. And thank you for letting us know, man. The Terra Rebels and the Terraform Labs, I guess they were working pretty hard to get that stuff restored. Huiro is the blue shirt guy. He's that awesome. I don't even, what does blue shirt guy mean? I don't even know what blue shirt guy means. What a blue shirt guy? Dark Bro, help me out, but thank you very much for the super chat. I don't know what a blue shirt guy is, man. I don't know. Oh, Free Guy. No. I did watch Free Guy. Okay, cool. Yeah, cool. I do know what Blue Shirt Guy is now. I did watch Free Guy, man. That I actually really liked that movie. That was pretty good. Put in the movie Free Guy. Yeah, I guess he was, man. I guess he was. You guys must be a lot better at movie quotes and music quotes and stuff like that than I am. But I did watch Free Guy, and I really did like Free Guy. I'm going to say yes, Dark, because it was my favorite movie. No, it really was a good movie, King Mom. I agree with that. ETFs, good. Though I'd avoid the Credit Suisse ETNs, exchange-traded notes. I chased those dividends till I realized share price was falling more than the dividend amount. Yeah, you don't want to deal with that then. Pudgy, I agree with you. What did Pudgy say? Darn it. What did Pudgy say? Where is he at? He can't run. He's an alien. Elon Musk is an alien. Elon Musk might be an alien, man. I don't know. Pudgy saying, peace out to the diamond-handed apes. Peace out to all the cool thumbs-up likers. Yes, man. Guys, King Mamba telling us it is 1 o'clock. Oh, my goodness. You have me worried, Clay. Rich, don't ever worry about it. We'll be good with that one. But, guys, it is 1 o'clock. Thank you very much for being in here, keeping the chat going. Absolutely loved it today. The market, a little bit stagnant, but we are still here, and we are ready to go. Collab when I hit 10K. Yeah, lottery stocks, man. We'll make it happen. And actually, we might just be able to bring you onto a live stream or something too, man, and hang out for a while. If we might be able to start doing stuff like that too. But nonetheless, guys, get your names in the chat. That's what I say. We'll do some shout outs, and then we will be back a little bit later. Look at AMC Trapper catching on with all these peace out to the diamond-handed apes, man. I love it. Shout out to King Mamba, Dark Bro, Frank, King Mamba, Rich, Transparent Trading, man. See you later, Dark Bro, Pudgy, see you. Dark Bro, we've got Rich, King Mamba, Dark Bro, Rich, Lottery Stocks, Keith Kent, man. What's going on? Rich, Severistic Croy, see you later. AMC Trapper saying, peace out to the diamond-handed apes. Loving it, man. Rich, Brandon, Frank, Dark Bro, King Mamba, Gorilla Invictus, Dark Bro, Brandon, bye everyone. See you later. Pat, man, peace out to you. DD214, later to you as well. SD, I don't know if you're listening. Nick F, man, if you're in here. Stephanie, bro, thank all of you guys. And you know what time it is. You want to say it with me? Say it with me. Rozzy! What's going on, Rozzy? How you doing, man? I haven't seen you in a long time. Thank you very much for being in here. But when I say it, you call it an orangutan. It's true, Pudgy. It's true. AMC Trapper is the OG when it comes to peace out to the diamond-handed apes. I gotta give him the ape when it's the ape. But yes, yours is an orangutan for sure. Mark, man, see you later, Pudgy, King Mama, Dark Bro, Brandon, Lonnie, all you guys. You know what time it is. You want to say it with me? Say it with me. Until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.